Hello, today I thought I'd have a look at a DS feeder. I used to use this quite a lot in Holland when I was fishing on the Mars, the IJssel or the Vechta. It's quite a sticky mix. I've mixed it up a little bit sticky today, like I would do if I was fishing on a river. It's pretty much quite a heavy sticky feeder mix anyway. As always, I've mixed it up about an hour ago, riddled it off and then repeated the process until I've got the consistency I need. Just plug it in like I normally would. But this is one of them versatile feeder mixes that you can mix really heavy. So I've used this for bream, roach, barbel, Eynde, pretty much all kind of river fish that I used to go for. I haven't found a river over here in the UK to use it on yet. I might have a go with it on the Stour later on when I go back on, well, after the close season obviously. Let's move that camera a little bit. So you can use it on lakes, it's just I prefer using this one on rivers. You know, I've had a few days when I used to fish in Denmark. I used this and I put BREAM in it, and then obviously catching bream and skimmers. Brilliant mix. It's quite a coarse mix. It's not really that fine. There are some like medium-sized particles in there, which do help. Well, I've used it quite a lot, but I've not really used it that much in the UK, to be honest, because most of the stuff I do these days is all commercial based. But yeah, I used to use this quite a lot. Just wanted to see what it looks like underwater, really. There's hardly any particles coming up, so it's quite a stiff, inactive mix. It just kind of lies inert on the bottom, just slowly comes out the feeder, which is pretty much what you want for when you're bream fishing. There are some tiny little particles coming up to the surface, but the bulk of the ground bait's actually staying in and around the feeder, which is obviously what you want. Obviously on a river it will flow through a bit quicker than that, but obviously I can't replicate that one in my shed. But it's nice to see how it just breaks down. And it's not really a sweet mix either, it's kind of a bit of a herby kind of scent to it. I mean, there are some like crushed hemp particles and stuff in there. But like I said, I used to catch loads of bream, big roach on it, especially on the Mars. I used to use it quite a lot down there. But you do need to make it really sticky. I mean, it's like I've mixed it up so it's like almost like a pole fish with it. Just squeeze it and it literally becomes like a, well, basically like a ball that you put in a pole cup, really, I suppose, or for balling in. It is really sticky. I mean, you can wet it a bit more than that to make it even stickier. So I've never used to mix that many different products with it. I might put a bit of brown crumb in there every now and again, but on the whole I just use it straight out the bag, put some additive in there, and that was basically it. Where you go. Obviously if you're fishing on a lake you can mix it a little bit drier, but on rivers and deep canals this is the way I'd usually fish it, like kind of quite claggy. So obviously you've got to try and pack your worms and casters and maggots and all that kind of stuff in there, get it to the bottom and then let it break up. It's pointless having a dry mix if you're fishing a river that's belting through, because there's nothing's going to get to the bottom. Hence why you need to stick it or make it a bit stickier, just to get it down before the flow actually gets it. And brilliant mix. If you've got any other questions that you want to, or any products you want me to see me try out, just pop a comment below and I'll get it done. I'll just give this a quick pull See, some of it was still stuck in there. It was, yeah, you did get a little bit of a cloud come off it, but on the whole most of it stayed on the bottom. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Cheers.